And that is it, full time. West Ham United are the Europa Conference League winners, and what a spectacle. The limbs, everything about it, the story. I am so happy. As an English fan, I'm not a West Ham fan, but I was supporting and backing West Ham. I'm a West Brom fan, and I absolutely loved seeing an English side taking this European competition so seriously. And the fact that it's not one of the big six in there, I loved it, and I am so happy for West Ham, and they thoroughly deserved it. An absolutely brilliant game of football. That second half was absolutely chaos. There is so much to analyse, so much to talk about, but that is huge. The first final, as they said, in over 40 years, this meant so much to West Ham, and you could tell it, and the players understood how much it meant to them and to the fans. It was amazing to see David Moyes so happy, and the story with his dad being there. Everything about this, it was just a spectacle. It's beautiful. This is why we love football. This is why football is such a beautiful game, and I am so happy for West Ham fans, and I hope they're absolutely hitting the town tonight in Prague and having an absolutely great session. What a brilliant game of football. I don't even know where to start. This is absolutely amazing. I'm buzzing. I am so excited and so happy for West Ham. I was quite nervous watching that game, celebrating it like it was my own team. It was absolutely great to see. And I think the one man, there's so many players I could analyse and talk about, but I thought Paqueta, you can see in that final pass, because Jared Bowen's always going to be the one in the headlines. It's a great finish. He took it well. But that pass from Paqueta is the timing of it, the weight of it, absolutely everything about it just oozes class. And that's the difference when you're at this stage and at that level. You need those kind of world beaters like your likes of Paqueta. And that pass, because a lot of people say, oh, he's a luxury player. People wanted to see Fornals play, especially after the heroics in the last game. But that pass is absolutely perfect. Spot on, absolutely great. And then the finish was absolutely sensational. I thought Ben Rama took his penalty really well. The nerves again to do that. And I just think there are so many players that had a really good game. I thought Areola had a really good game. Didn't have to do much, but whenever he did, he collected every single cross. I thought Soufal played well. I thought Agerd plays really well. I thought Emerson was one of the better players in that team today. I thought he did really, really well, especially a couple of times when he was getting doubled up. I know people could maybe say, oh, he was at fault for that goal, but it does not matter. They won the game. So many players played well. I thought Souček did okay. I didn't think he was one of the stand-up players. I thought Declan Rice was great. I thought Ben Rama, Paqueta, Jared Bowen. I think Antonio had a very good game because he held up that ball so well. Got so many fouls, which changed the game because in those kind of moments, you need to win that ball up there. You need to draw players in, win the fouls, and you can get the ball in the box just to give your team a bit of rest. Because the thing is, in that game, it was possession-wise, it was all Fiorentina, 68% possession, but it didn't matter. They didn't care. We knew going into this game that they'd be like that. West Ham as well. Most goals scored from counter-attacks this season in the Europa Conference League. So kind of it played into their hands, but they did it so well because it was just a bit at the start where it looked like Fiorentina were getting on top of them. But in the first half, they didn't allow them a single shot on target, and it just shows you that the game plan was working. They were going to do the same as like they did against Alkmaar. That last half an hour to go all out, and they did that. In the second half, they only allowed them to have 4 shots on target, whereas West Ham had 3. Like overall, it was a really good performance, a really, really good win. So many players that stood out for me. I could talk about, as I said, Mikel Antonio, Paqueta, Ben Rama, Declan Rice, Areola, Agerd, Emerson, as I said, Soufal. I could talk about this entire team, but this is massive, and I understand the severity of this and how huge this is and how important this is because now they're in the Europa League as well next season. It's a beautiful thing, and I am so glad I got to witness that because what a game of football it was, and to do it in the last minute, the nerves to take that. You talk about the likes of Antonio, Jared Bowen, guys who have gone all through the football pyramid. It's beautiful to see. It's great to see, and that could be Declan Rice's last game in a West Ham shirt. The storyline and everything about it was just absolutely brilliant, and I'm absolutely buzzing after that. What a performance from West Ham! What a game of football! West Ham are massive, and have a great night, all you West Ham fans. And if you haven't already, please do smash the like button and do subscribe. Wow, wow! There's so much to analyse, but I don't even know what to say.